Hey, Harbert Community Church and friends. This week, a group of us got together for our annual Hanging of the Greens. As you can see behind me and beside me, we set up the big Christmas trees in our sanctuary, and throughout our building, we also strung lights and garlands and hung wreaths and decorated for the season. Part of the job of some people was to test the lights to make sure they were all working before we strung them up. And for whatever reason, this year, a lot of the lights weren't working and they needed to be changed. Thanks to some dear patient souls who did a lot of plugging in and unplugging, trying out different outlets and replacing strings of lights on trees and garlands, eventually we got the job done. Besides the physical preparations for Christmas, I want to take a moment to invite each of you to begin making spiritual preparations for Christmas. In the coming weeks, during worship, we will be looking at 4 practices helping prepare us for the coming of Jesus in our hearts and lives. The 4 practices are as follows: pause, turn, dream, and begin. Each of these 4 practices are essential for welcoming the Christ, the Messiah, into our lives and into our world. To pause is to be still and to wait on the Lord, listening and looking for how God is speaking. And to turn is to repent, as John the Baptist preaches to those preparing for the Messiah. Repent or turn from the ways of the world into the ways of the Messiah and the kingdom. To dream is to reimagine our world under the rule of Jesus the Messiah and to begin seeing what God has in store for us. To begin is to start living under the rule of Christ and to the best of our abilities, despite our limitations and imperfections, giving ourselves to Jesus. And each of the 4 Sundays between now and Christmas, we will be looking at these practices as they help us prepare spiritually for the coming of Christ. This Sunday, we begin with the practice of pausing or being still and listening. In the days to come, as many of you begin putting up your decorations for Christmas and you dig things out of attics and closets and you string lights, and then you also hit the stores looking for sale prices on Black Friday, or you look for the latest deals online, may your preparations for Christmas be more than superficial. Join us for worship and look for ways to pause, turn, dream, and begin. In addition to our Sunday morning worship services, I also want to take a moment to share 3 wonderful opportunities for celebrating and preparing for Christmas. One is the Christmas dinner on Friday evening, December 9th. Tickets are on sale now and can be purchased this Sunday for $15 each. But if cost is a problem, please let me know. We would love for you to attend. The second is our annual Christmas choir concert on Friday evening, December 16th. Come and enjoy wonderful music, including ensembles and solos, sharing the story and the wonder of Jesus' birth. The third is our worship on Christmas Eve at 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. Both of these services will be similar, and they'll conclude with lighting of candles and singing Silent Night. But for our 5 p.m. service, we'll be offering nursery care for the youngest children. For all of these events, consider inviting someone who might not have a place to worship. Christmas is a great occasion for inviting someone to church. Thanks so much for watching and for joining me this season as we pause, turn, dream, and begin. Happy Thanksgiving and peace be with you.